Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Marlins going up against the A's. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Number 13, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Got him. And there are 2 outs.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
A little out front there as he swings through it. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, number 44. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder punts. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Bang! And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Here's the second baseman. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Rodriguez settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Now the left fielder. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now, Miguel Velasquez.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. The 1-2 to third, and that one handled. Whips it to first. That's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Jed Hernandez.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling. Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Wouldn't chase that time. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And that's down and away. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Eric Hernandez now at the plate. The pitch. And another ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and there goes the runner. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 3-1. Fly ball down the line, settles under this one, and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Christian Vasquez, the next to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The 2-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman. Next pitch, not close, up high. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Full count.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with one gone. Alexis Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch misses to second for one, and it's over his head.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Still only one out here in the inning. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
So digging in, Jesus Rivas. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, number 78.
The right fielder, number 78.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
On the ground. Throws across the diamond. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Aldo.
And the batter now, Aldo Mendez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Here's the 2-2. Swings through it for the catch. Some high cheese for strike 3. And the batter will be the shortstop. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. And base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 down, and here's the rookie catcher. Hot shot to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. And we're back on to the third inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 77. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here comes a pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Alexis Rodriguez. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Jed Hernandez to bat next. 2 outs, base is empty.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Jed Hernandez. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Silva off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Are we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. First and second, 2 down. Eric Hernandez will hit next. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the rookie third baseman, Reyes.
Number 11.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2-1 now. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Hooks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Out to center. Hernandez sizes this one up. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 12.
Now the number 2 hitter. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the left fielder. So now 1-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. On to the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Christian Vasquez.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
Now the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Alexis Rodriguez. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And another ball. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the right fielder, Jesus Rivas. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside low, 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, the tag, and he's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's the second baseman. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
One out. Runners at first and second. And he swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So 2 down now, and here is Alexis Rodriguez. 2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. At the belt and fires. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, here's some real power at the plate. Miguel Velasquez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hernandez squeezes it, and a quick out, number 1. Now it's the right fielder. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And another ball.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hernandez makes the catch. Out, number 2. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And now the DH, Aldo Mendez. Just missed. Number 2, waiting for a turn at the plate. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. New pitcher on here, Jorge Lopez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Silva. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Activity in the bullpen. Yaxel Rios, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Benitez also getting ready. 1-2 now. And that one missing low. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. This to third. 1 away here in the 5th.
The center fielder, number 9, Jed Hernandez.
At the plate, Jed Hernandez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. In time. Got it. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Now, here is Eric Hernandez. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well. Really.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the batter now, number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 13.
And now the catcher comes up to him. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number 1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
1 down, base is empty. That's outside. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
That one the other way, and there's a hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Reyes. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's the second out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the center fielder punts. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Out. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 6,
Alexis Rodriguez now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
To the right side. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Puerto Rico on top 3-2. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 12. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Hard hit right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 6.
Here's the left fielder.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the 3-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Miguel Velasquez digs in now. Velasquez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The 1-1. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Now fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove.
Now back, number 78.
And now the right fielder.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
In the air out towards right center. Rivas flashes the leather on the running catch. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Efrain Nieves.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Well, one-run game. Now at the plate, Jesus Rivas.
Jesus Rivas.
The wind of the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Yaxel Rios up and throwing. Benitez getting loose as well. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
A couple sliders away gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Alexis Rodriguez.
Man at first with one gone. Alexis Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And here it comes. That one in there across the letters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2-away down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Pickoff throw, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Aldo Mendez. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Number 44 out of the game, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carlos Rodriguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
And here's the catcher. And there's a ball. Kicks and deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Reyes, the next to hit. The pitch.
Ball, no.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
And it's filled up. Punts would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And right back to the mound. What a play. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Eighth inning coming up. The Marlins have the lead, 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Yabucao.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and now Jed Hernandez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Hit hard, that gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Eric Hernandez. The pitch. And that one fouled off. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Christian Vasquez, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Now the third baseman. The 1-1. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Alexis Rodriguez will hit next.
Alexis Rodriguez.
Left-hand batter waits. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Marco Santana. He last pitched 2 days ago. Back to the top of the lineup, Ponce now at the plate.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
2-1.
Pitch is in the dirt, and a count 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Sergio Ortiz is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Raleigh warming up as well. And a pitch. That one ripped, but foul. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Back up the... Oh, that got him! And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now the number 2 hitter, the 1-1. Fired to second, and that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Now the left fielder. Top of the zone for a called strike. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, you'll see another. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. A massive home run. His 26th of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Miguel Velasquez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-3. We go to the 9th, and here is Jesus Rivas.
Jesus Rivas.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now back, number 77.
Now it's the second baseman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is out of here. His 31st home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
A new pitcher in the game, Jorge Benitez.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Alexis Rodriguez. Here's a 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Juan
2 outs,
Silva.
base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Silva. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Comes a 2-2. And another ball. Jed Hernandez in the on-deck circle. Got it by him for the K. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Sergio Ortiz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the right fielder. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He circles the bases, his 23rd of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And the batter will be the shortstop. And the righty deals. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 13. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. This could end it. Now, and that'll do it.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.